I'm gonna show you something beautiful. Everyone screaming for mercy. You want to protect the world, but you don't want it to change. You're all puppets, tangled in strings.
In the last week, a feud has finally come to a head when good guy Ethan finally uploaded his content cop-esque video detailing all the controversies Keemstar has been in while questioning why sponsors still associate their brand with this man. As you can imagine, the fallout from this has been particularly bloody, with both sides losing sponsors, and the major fallout will be felt for months to come. And it probably won't be by them, it'll probably be by the little guy, the guy that maybe says very offensive things in some videos that now he may have some money come up out his pocket. But that's okay, because he knows how to dig in deep to the ground and continue thriving. Anyways, let's continue. So I don't really know where to go with this. There's so much to cover with the back and forth between these guys that's been going on for a little over a year now, that I think I just want to start with the public perception of Keem and Ethan. Now, I feel this entire back and forth is less about wanting to see change on the platform and more about wanting to take down the opposition. Definitely in reference to Ethan's initial video on Keem, because I personally feel like as a person that's been watching Keem since he was about 17, just freshly turned 18 in the house with the burgundy carpet on the floor, you kind of know what you get when you're messing with big Keemstar. This is not explaining in a way any of his controversies or any of the crazy things he's done over the years, but I just know what to expect when dealing with this guy. As you can tell, I'm the type of individual that I personally like dealing with the individuals that hold shotguns and let me know they're holding shotguns, other than the, hey, we're just gonna go pick up Bertha and you don't come back from that trip when you guys are happening to be picking up Bertha. And I feel like, notice that word I just used, feel, that Ethan is one of those governor type individuals. Like, hey man, let's just go in this room real quick. We're just gonna play Monopoly. Everything's gonna be good. Well, he's gonna be playing Monopoly. You're gonna be doing something else. That's just how I take this when it comes to the back and forth. I don't think this is about truly wanting to see change and we have to rise up because this guy is true evil. I think this is, hey, I don't like you. You know I don't like you. And I want to fuck your money up just a tiny, tiny bit. I just think you're playing a dangerous game when you say, look what person A did here or use their platform on this. And then you being person B have clips like this running around.
Or apes or whatever, right? Our Neanderthal cousins were probably just like crazy. So there's definitely something like in us to like conquer. Men want to like conquer.
Right.
So it's, women are in a nature setting like to be conquered.
Don't get me wrong, I think that's funny as hell, but I'm just saying sometimes maybe you're not the person to be, really putting a little pachink in there when, you may be behaving in the same manner. That just looks a little crazy from my POV. But Rob, what about Etika? You gotta understand, man. He just made the environment completely dangerous, Rob. Johnny, I'm gonna just have to stop you right there, man. I think it's slightly ridiculous to put an entire man's death on one person as well. Can we put it on the community? Because they were doing a lot of crazy shit at the time, from the subreddit to random Twitter users. Yeah, I would argue, yeah, we could. But to put it all on one guy who's always been known and shown to show up where controversy lies to get the parties involved opinions on the topic so he can get views on his channel on some straight Westworld, I would argue that Big Keem is operating within his loop perfectly. Now, the day he stops doing that, we might have to take him offline, reprogram him, and bring him back online, because I don't see him not showing up to a big creator that's acting a little wild and saying, hey, your thoughts, can I get an interview? Can we talk about it on Drama Alert? It just seems like his MO. Now, let's get to the bigger things, right? And that's the dog piling I've seen from crying ass Deji, my brother, oh KSI, my brother. I'm sorry, I know a couple people like, yo Rob, man, what's your opinion on Deji's video? I don't care, I'm gonna be honest with you. The guy lied about having the human malware virus that I can't say because, you know, YouTube doesn't play around with that. And amongst other things, man, like, if Deji told me the sky was blue, I'm honestly gonna look up just to double check. I don't believe anything that guy says in terms of anything he puts on the video. Let me just say that. But to continue, I understand Woody's gamertag's frustration with Big Keem, because when you start speaking on people's children, you're playing a real dangerous game. That's some Matrix level pooling shenanigans. Definitely can get violent. It can get messy. I think Woody definitely went about it in a different manner, tried to talk to his friend, tried to diffuse the situation behind the scenes, and when he couldn't do that, just stopped talking about him. So I understand him coming out now to make a video. I'm not even, there's no defense for that. If you speak on somebody's child and then they make a video later down the line saying like, hey, this is my interactions with the guy. Completely 100% definitely gonna stand with you, man, because that kid is nothing to play with. Like, I'm almost positive if anybody made a negative comment about Keemstar's daughter, oh, that's probably gonna be a level of fire and fury that I don't even want to be in the same state to be around, to be quite honest. So RS Glory and Gold is the final guy on our list. He's an old man that was accused of messing with children, and a retraction was put out by Drama, I believe 4 hours after the story was originally posted, but you can already imagine the damage was done. Sometimes when you put stuff out there, people may catch the original story and may not see the retraction, or they don't care about the retraction. So of course this guy got quite a bit of hate off of it. Now this is where it seems to be like two roads you can go down. You can go down that this old man, who seems very kind, is really like, hey yo, I need them views, I need that clout, and I need that juice. Or you can say, hey, you know, he's just an old man that's doing internet thing, and every now and again he is getting hate. But the really weird part about it is that one of the guys that comes out and actually seems to defend Keemstar a little bit is a previous manager of the old man, RS Glory and Gold. So it's really, I don't know, this one's up in the air. I've seen people believe both sides when it comes to like either he's a clout chaser and he's just doing it, he wants them clicks and views, and when it suits him, he'll on Keemstar. And I've seen some other guys say he's just a sweet old guy that just happens to like playing RuneScape. But I don't particularly have a stake in this one, so we're just gonna go ahead and move on to the meat and potatoes. Big Rob, what's the meat and potatoes? I will tell you, Johnny, the meat and potatoes is, did this vile, beautiful man that obviously has some connections, did he get Gokunaru? Say his name. What is his name? Say his name. His name is Gokunaru. Did he get the video removed? My honest to God opinion, I think when he originally met with Susan months ago, I think they had a conversation about what is considered harassment or cyberbullying here on the platform. I don't think he directly said, hey, I want that video pulled down, but I think he did one of those like, hey, you know, this can be seen as it, like a video like this I would see as cyberbullying. Wink, wink. Hunch, hunch. AKA like, yeah, you know, something like this. Boink, boink. Shaboink, boink. Like something along the, you see this video over here? Shaboink. That one. Yeah, you know, wink, put a little in it. I think something like that could be seen as cyberbullying. Not saying I was cyberbullying in this video, but that over there, that could be seen as cyberbullying. And then when Susan got back to the office, she might have sent out a little email, right? This is just a game theory. I'm reaching deep inside, I mean, the epicenter of my ass to pull this one out. And I think there's somebody behind the scenes that really doesn't want that video to be seen. I think an argument can be made there, in all honesty. When you look at it and the first one got taken down, the argument was because there's weaponry in the video. Okay, fine, I'll walk down that street with you. Sure. And then it gets re-edited, all the nonsense gets taken out, and it gets taken down again. You know what that tells me? That tells me it may not be him. I think he's impartial. I think he doesn't care if it gets taken down. It's all that like, hey, we're fighting for what's right. Hashtag FUPA fun. He don't give a fuck about any of that. So something that's going against him that paints him in a, you know, in a bad light, it really dug into his ass. he doesn't really care what happens to that video. And I think there's somebody up at those offices that, you know, really wants that video to stay down for whatever reason. That's my opinion on everything that has transpired here in the last several days to a week. Yeah, I'm interested in seeing what you guys are gonna say. Definitely interested in that one. So yeah, make sure y'all give this video a like. Also, this entire video was edited on the Patreon only stream that you can get in by joining us over at patreon.com/RMP. So if you enjoyed that, I mean, you want to check it out, you can, I guess. If you don't, that's cool too. If you enjoyed it, give it a like. Follow me on Twitter as always. You guys know numbers rule my life, and they're soon going to rule yours as well. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Everybody have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.